So here I am again, another day, another video about my weight loss, physical fitness, struggles, my journey. And I woke up this morning and first thing I did was to weigh myself. And I came in at 126.7, which I thought, that's really good. I really couldn't figure out how that happened. But I was pleased. And then I had the thought to drink 3 tall glasses of water, which I've been doing for the past few days. And this is a good thing to do for anybody, to drink water. We all need to drink more water. And I had heard that if you drink 3 tall glasses of water, I think it's about 48 ounces in the morning, before you eat anything, for a month, you can cure any disease. So that kind of intrigued me. And so I tried it before, and it seemed to help. What it really helped with was me drinking more fluid, me drinking more water. And if I did it first thing in the morning, then, you know, at least I was ahead of the game right off the bat. And I was cleansing my system. I'm feeling that the residue from all that coffee drinking is subsiding in my body. My body feels a lot. I was having discomfort. That seems to be gone. And so I did drink the water. Afterwards, I had the thought to weigh myself again. And that was because I had had a bowel movement, and I just wanted to see what the difference was. Isn't that awful? But I did. So I got back on the scale. But when I got off on the scale, my weight was 130.3, which, you know, that's 4 extra pounds. And that actually seemed more realistic. The idea that I wasn't gaining weight seemed really unrealistic. Now, I had to move the scale in the room. It was a different part of the floor. The scale did take a lot of shock therapy on my trip. It got wet. I was, moving it around. It did not have ideal circumstances. So it might actually not be functioning properly. If I find that it's not, I'm going to buy another one because it's a really great information device, and I'm thrilled with this scale. And if it's not working, it's not the scale's fault. It's my fault for breaking it. But at 130.6, I'm thinking, yeah, that's really what you are, So it could have just been the way it was sitting on the floor, and that it was in a better place to get a more accurate reading. Yesterday, a friend of mine had a bountiful crop of basil, and she was looking for somebody to take some. And I love basil. It smells so good in your house. But the problem with basil is that I end up making pesto, which is made with oil, and I use walnuts, so that's nuts and oil. And so I try not to do it. Although this time of the year, the reason I took some was because I realized I had a tomato, and not only do I love pesto, but pesto with a fresh tomato at the end of the summer. So good. So I went, and she left some basil for me at the Dome, at the meditation hall, and I picked it up, and then I ran right over to Walmart after I keto last night, and I got walnuts. I also picked up a bag of pistachio nuts. I was going nuts, and all the things I don't indulge in usually. I also got sausage, vegetarian sausage, which I love. I mean, I was just going a little wild. I got chocolate chips, Ghirardelli chocolate chips, because I like having them in the house, to have a little handful of chocolate. I was really over the edge. Well, the scale explained what happened when you do that. I'm now like 5 pounds fatter than I was. And that has to end, because when I get in the 30s, I'm losing that magic 20 realm. That 10 pounds in the 20s is just so magical. And because it's so magical, I'm willing to do what I have to do to get back. It's only 4 pounds. It's not 24 pounds. And the problem with me is that when I do overindulge in the past, I haven't gotten on the scale. I haven't kept track, so that when I eventually do get on the scale, I have gained a lot of weight, like 10 pounds. And then I get a little depressed, and I don't do anything about it because it's, 10 pounds, and I keep eating, and not good. So I am keeping track on a daily basis. So it's only like 4 or 5 pounds. Okay, so now This morning I woke up, I had some grapes for breakfast. I had been having a tofu scramble. That's nice. That's a good choice, really. I could have continued with that, but I just decided to cut back, have some grapes to feel how hungry I really am. What is my body really telling me? And this morning, it really didn't want any food. Of course it didn't want any food. It's too full of sausage, chocolate chips, and pistachio nuts, you know? So, it was happy. It was very happy. But, so, I just had grapes so far. I did have my green tea. I had my water. I had, my 48 ounces of water. And I'm recommitted to getting that weight off in maybe the next 4 or 5 days. And I've stated it publicly. So that will help me to actually take the actions that I need to do. I need to go to the gym and exercise tonight. Last night I went to Aikido, which was great. But Aikido is not aerobic exercise. You're doing some different stretching, which causes, I was a little sore this morning because you're doing rolls and you're falling down, and it's a lot of good stuff that keeps you kind of exploring different realms, different capacities of your physiology, and it's great. And plus, I'm really glad to get back into Aikido. I was so stupid on the mat last night. I was just like, I feel like a kindergartner in there because everybody in there has at least 5 years. I have 6 months, and I went on vacation. I lost most of what I got. I stand there, and I'm like a dope. I have no idea which hand I'm supposed to use, what foot I'm supposed to use. Ay, ay, ay. And it's embarrassing, but it's part of the process. And last night I came home. I watched Aikido video before I went to bed. I got up this morning. I read some Aikido literature. It's a very challenging realm that I'm in. However, the benefits are manifold. This martial art of Aikido it's quite an exceptional thing. My uncle did it. That's why I explored it. And he encouraged me to do it. Now I know why. And it's sort of honoring my ancestors in kind of a Shinto kind of a realm. I know that he wanted me to do it, and now I know why he wanted me to do it. It has a lot of effects that are beyond just the physical. It is it's a martial art, but it's also a kind of a human potential thing. And the way you interact with others. And you are on the mat with others for like 5 hours a week, and it does change the way that you see yourself in the world. So it's a good thing. But that's not physical fitness type of stuff. You need to be physically fit to do Aikido. So tonight I will go to the gym. I will attempt, and I hope that I succeed in eating light, even with all these pistachio nuts and GR jelly chocolate chips in the house, in the building. We're just going to ignore that. And I'm not going to make any more pesto tonight. No more pesto. And that's going to be hard because I have some spaghetti that I already cooked in the fridge. Maybe I'll have just a little pesto, but no, I really shouldn't. I should just say, goodbye spaghetti, sorry I cooked you. Sorry about that. Anyway, and I have croissants in the house too. The croissants were not really the problem though, It was all this other, I was just carried away. I was with my brother on vacation, and my brother really loves, good food, and he does not deny himself really tasty food. And when I'm with him, it was just a pleasure really to eat all these really enjoyable, and I didn't gain weight because I was active. So, but that's the past. Now we're where we're at. We're home, we're working hard, we're back in a very big danger zone. This is the danger zone I am in. Fall's coming. I'm lacking motivation. I want to find motivation. My goal is to actually actively find motivation, find new goals, get newly committed. And it's important to do this now, because once you have achieved a goal, the war is not over. That's just one battle in an ongoing theater of war, so to speak. And also theater of achievement, and theater of success, and theater of enjoyment and improvement, and looking good in a size 6. I can't begin to tell you what pleasure it was. I went to Costco and I got a pair of $5 Gloria Vanderbilt jeans that were a size 6, and they were kind of loose. I think Gloria Vanderbilt, like, she makes her jeans a little big, or she did. She passed away. But, I think she kind of sizes her clothing a little large so that you can fit into a 6. Yeah, 6. But anyway, be that as it may, I don't really know if all that's true. But I just want to, I'm actually looking at, I want to get to be 116, really, and really rock solid. Like, that's my goal, and it's a worthy goal. The reality is, to not do this, I would just be doing a lot of random stuff that would not serve me. So that's it for today. Tomorrow's another day. We'll, see how I do with this. I am motivated, and checking in on this it increases my desire to actually be true to my word and true to my highest sentiments, my highest aspirations, and it's a good thing. So see y'all tomorrow, or maybe not. Maybe you have something else to do, but I'll be here tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.